What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about vampire tools and their pliers. And I bet you your pliers probably doesn't have nothing on these. Alright, so I've made up a little bit of a test board here with a couple fasteners and a couple scenarios. This is just a few ideas and scenarios that you might run into later on down the line. Maybe if you're in construction, or if you do a little bit of carpentry work, or whatever the case is, even if you're in the automotive field or whatever you do. These pliers right here, I have tested every single one of these pliers, and in various situations I've used them in automotive purposes and I've used them around the house. These pliers are probably some of the best pliers I have owned. These in various situations, they come in different sizes and for various situations. Now also I have a pair of standard regular cheap pliers here, just to kind of show you the difference in between them. And we're going to kind of go through a little bit of these, but we're not going to take too much time to describe every single one of them. Now with these pliers, you've got, like I said, you've got different ones. These are the smaller ones, and I'll go through and leave a link in the description to all these pliers so you guys can check them out personally. And if you guys want to use my coupon code to order any of these products, just enter the coupon code. I'll leave also that in the link in the description below. Use my coupon code ChrisM15 at checkout. That'll get you 15% off any order that you want. It doesn't matter if you're ordering one thing or 10 things, whatever you want from their website, you're going to get a better discount than you would ordering any of this stuff off Amazon or any other website. But you go directly to their website and you're going to get the best discount, and it'll save you a lot more time and money. Now these, we're going to start off with these. These are the VT001-5. These are the smallest ones. These are for smaller fasteners, very smaller screws, very smaller smaller work, whatever you use them for. The next ones up is the 8-inch Linemans. These are really great, and they're also considered a set of dikes as well, because you have the cutters and you have the pliers here. The part number for these are VT-001-8. All these tools are made in Japan. All the vampire tools are, just about as far as I'm aware of. Now with the Lineman's pliers, you also have a little bit of a pinch back here, so you can have also another grip and pinch point. So you have four different various pinch points for these pliers, and these are excellent pliers. These are probably the best ones, and everybody most loves the 8-inch Linemans. The next one up, the original #1 vampire tools. These also come with a little slip grip and cover on them. These are the VT-001s, and they're spring loaded. These are the original ones that they originally came out with. So they are spring loaded, and if you don't want the spring, you can also open it up and taking it out. So these are probably some of the best ones, so you can get that double action on it, so you're not having to double work your hands. And these are also have a cutting point here as well, a plier point and grip point here at the top. The slip joint pliers, a lot of people, I've loved these slip joint pliers compared to a standard set of pliers, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Between the two, obviously right off the bat you can notice the difference in the heads. This one's a lot fatter and this one's a lot thinner. You're going to be able to get into better spots with these if you're in the automotive field or you work on cars. No matter what you're doing, you're going to be able to get in a lot better spaces. This is going to be a lot better. I've used this personally for automotive use and use it for hose clamps and grabbing on the stuff and just various hoses and a lot of things like that. So this is probably some of the best pliers that I own right now, and shout out to Vampire Tools for sending me all this stuff. They are also a partner of mine. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, definitely go check them out. Just because, you know, just the way the teeth are on this, and they are slip joints, they are made really nice and have a pretty comfortable grip on them. They're not too bad on them, so definitely check them out. They work excellent for hose clamps and things of that sort, just because of the way the teeth are made. If you guys want the part number on that one, the part number is VT-001-7SJ. I can't read that one too well. But again, like I said, I'm gonna leave a link in the description to all of these. Also, you've got the needle nose, and these are pretty great too for the smaller stuff and for tighter spots if you need to get into a certain area. So without further ado, I'm going to kind of show you guys a little bit of what's up with some of these pliers. Now, right off the bat, I've got a couple scenarios here. You've got a stripped out, completely stripped out screw right here. You've got a small screw, a round nut screw, also with this Phillips head on it as well. You've got a small nail and also a round head or pan head, Phillips head. And also I've got a tack here, and also right here at the top I've got a eyelet screw used for hanging and things like that sort. So all these are just a few small scenarios that you guys might run into. This is smaller stuff. I'm sure you could probably use it definitely for a little bit larger stuff as well. I haven't tested it on larger bolts and fasteners, but smaller screws, wood screws, deck screws, things of that sort, I've definitely used them for that kind of sort. Now, right off the bat, because you see on the first one here is this one that's stripped out, if I take a normal screwdriver, I'm not getting much leeway on it. I probably can get a little bit of leeway, and they also do, if you guys haven't checked out my video on the recessed screw extractor, that tool right there is pretty awesome. It'll probably get out most of these screws right here and fasteners with little to no help. So definitely we're going to start off with this. So comparing between the two of these flip joints, right off the bat you can tell between the teeth. You notice how most of the teeth go all one way with these, and with the teeth on the Van Pliers, you can definitely tell that you've got teeth going this way right here in the groove right here. You've got teeth going this way, and you've got even bigger teeth right here at the back side. So not only that, but you've got various different points compared between the two. You've got a flat nose here, and you've got more of a round nose on the Van Pliers. So that's there to get you the best grip as possible around different various fasteners. So starting right off the bat, I could take these right here and grip this screw and rip it right out, and getting some little bit of a leeway here, and it's going to pull that screw right out. So I can definitely take that screw almost by hand now and rip it right out. Bam. The next one I'm going to show you guys is definitely, I can even tighten this screw back down if I want to by hand. So if I just really wanted to say screw it, I could take the pair of pliers and just keep going with it and screw it down back in the hole. Now, each one of these fasteners are down in the holes pretty well. And just kind of show you guys a little bit on the smaller ones. They're used for smaller fasteners. I wouldn't try to use them on something this large of a screw or nail, or even something of this size. It can do the job, but you're really going to kind of tear them up a little bit. All these tools here have a 4-year warranty on them. Now, you can also have up to a 5-year warranty as long as you register your product with Vampire Tools. They offer up to a 5-year warranty, which, if you do your research with the Vampire Tools, a lot of their stuff is made by Engineer Tools. Engineer Tools does not offer the 5-year warranty, but Vampire Tools does. They are in the process currently of trying to offer a lifetime warranty with different tools, but currently they offer up to a 5-year warranty with these tools. So without further ado, I'm also going to show you guys the next setup is the regular dikes. And it can definitely, with the way these are made, I can grip this screw right here and grip and rip the fastener right out. So I'm gripping, I'm ripping, I've got a piece of board or whatever, and just keep going along with it, and it comes right out. And the reason why I love the way they're designed is because of the way the opening is at the top end of the teeth. They can grab that fastener a lot better than you would a standard pair of pliers. And by that mean I'm saying the way a regular set of pliers is, I'm not going to be able to grab these as good as I will with a set of Van Pliers, because the way a standard pair of pliers are made, they're all flat. They've got flat nose, there's no extra pinch point, and their design with the Van Pliers is patterned patented. It's a patented design on the teeth. It's a patented design with the pliers. You're not gonna get that with anybody else. So no matter how you get these out, you're not gonna be able to get them out with a standard pair of pliers. So even if I take this regular pair of pliers right here and try to extract this screw, yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of leeway, but with something with like one of these, I'm not gonna be able to grip right here like I would with a set of the Van pliers. I'm trying to grab it, I can't get no leeway on it. Now, if I take a set of the Van pliers, I can try to take it, grab it, and get enough force on it. Try to use one of the smaller ones here. There's a little bit bigger. If I get some of the smaller ones, I can grip it. And I'm pulling up on it. And it's coming right out. Like I said, there might be some situations to where, like you just seen with the bigger ones, they've kind of slipped sometimes. But that's mainly for a bigger fastener. With something of this size, to the appropriate size fastener, you're gonna be able to pull that up. You just see me pull that up. Yeah, I might have slipped once or twice with the bigger ones. That's why I went ahead and switched to the smaller ones. Now, if I've got something with the same deal right here, but this is one that's got a nut on it, as you guys can see, it's actually a nut. It's actually like an 8mm nut, or I can use a Phillips head on it. But what happens if one or the other strips off, and I need to get that fastener out to get to a certain part, or need to get it loose? Well, I take my Van pliers right here, strip, and I can grab it right there at the bottom if needed, and keep turning it. I can also do the same thing with the regular slip joint pliers. If I want to use the slip joint pliers, I can grip it and keep going with it. And it's coming right up. So how easy was that? It's very simple. These are all in there very well, and they were all pretty decent sized fasteners. Now, what about a small nail? When you have a small nail, what are you gonna do? Okay, well, I need to get the small nail out, and my regular hammer won't pull it out. Well, I take my Van pliers right here, grip. It might take a little bit of force, but I pulled it right out. Actually, a little piece of that broke off, but you know, I got that nail out that I needed to get out. Same thing, what about a flat nose tack, or a panhead tack? I could take my Van pliers right here, grab onto that tack right there around the edge, and as you can see, it's pretty flat on there. So I could take that same tack, grab onto the edges of it, pull it off, and it comes right out. So bam, right out of that hole. Same thing with the needle nose. If I want to use a needle nose, I don't always recommend using the needle nose for this, but you can use a needle nose. I'm going to take these needle nose right here and pull it right out. Might take a little bit of a turning, but grip it and it's going to come out until I get it loose by hand, and it came right out. You know, these are probably some of the best pliers I have owned. Just because if I get into a pretty great situation that I'm really struggling with, and if I don't have to pull out a screw extractor or tap set to get a screw out, then I'm doing pretty good. If I can get it out with these Van pliers, I'm pretty sure you guys can do it too. These are probably some of the best pliers you're gonna find right now on the market. These are all patented designs. They are some of the best pliers I've used. If you guys haven't used them or checked them out, please do so. They're definitely worth it. Your tools that you might have, yeah, they might be a little bit more expensive if you're going to Harbor Freight or Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever you go for tools. I definitely encourage you guys to go check Vampire Tools out. I'm not paid by Vampire Tools in any shape, form, or fashion. I don't get paid to talk to you guys about Vampire Tools. I'm here to give you a real world, honest review, in my best opinion, on these pliers and these tools. This is a no BS deal, so I wanted to make sure you guys have the best review I can give you guys. This is just a small, simple test with the screws and the nails, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea, a little bit of an insight. You guys are probably going to run into 1,000 other opportunities and whatever else you're going to run into. You're probably going to run into so many different situations with these pliers. So I appreciate all you guys for checking this video out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel down below. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date to all my content and videos. If you like this video today, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks.